What is it about society that disappoints you so much?
The world itself's just one big hoax, spamming each other with our running commentary bullshit masquerading as insight. Our social media faking it, intimacy. I'm not saying anything new, we all know why. We do this because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards.
You live your life so automated, then you wonder why you always chasing another high. So you spend the dimes just to feel like you ain't wasting time, cause you can't accept that this is it. You swear to God there's more to live for, yet so bored with what you have, a concept you'll never grasp. So simple, but that's the riddle every one of us become a victim of, because we were never taught how to love ourselves. So we just cover up all the pain with aimless sex, alcohol and drugs, then call it fun as you party with your friends till you all go numb. Next thing you know you're all grown up, got the perfect job, everything you want, till one day you blow up in an argument, call your wife a cunt. She sees red, then takes a Louis Slugger straight to your nuts, and life as you know it comes completely undone. As you unravel the demons you never battled as a child, with a smile fake as the word denial, in a world gone so vile, like the virus that went viral. Hoping everyone realizes life's just about survival, but let's be real, that's too surreal to believe that you would ever feel any kind of empathy towards another human being, or waste your energy on a person in need of your help. That's not well, cause they're too overwhelmed with the bullshit of life, how we torture the mind and force morals down orals till we choke on our quarrels, cause we can't accept anyone who doesn't fit our definition of normal, which is why we talk behind their backs, never feeling remorseful as we sit and judge and pretend to love our neighbors. Such fakers, but somehow have the audacity to call them the haters when they disagree with our beliefs. So we start another riot in the streets to mass the protest, just to protect what the system's trying to project as a corrupted chain of events, while we all go crazy in the head, brainwashed by the fucking media like a cancer, little leukemia of the generation, so impatient to soak up this information that they see on the little screens, trusting everything that the machine feeds them in the form of memes, flipping each of us into morphines for a fabricated sense of morphine, till we all overdose on dopamine from our constant connectivity that we willingly agree to without review of the TNC, as we blindly hand over keys to what used to be a private life. Now we live in the public eye, cause we're all too afraid to die without the world knowing why or how we went and lost our minds over what we should post online, eager for a friend to hit the like and subscribe to our lives, giving the impression we've achieved perfection when it's really nothing but a false perception to get attention for posting affection and boasting about all your number of mentions, and merely accepting every selection in your suggestions without an objection, while posting their pictures and praying that the polls are popular enough to pass an inspection by the same people without an intention of foster a friendship, but then get offended whenever you invoke the First Amendment, exercising your right of expression, so they get defensive and name their aggression toward anybody in the commenting section to cultivate tension and trigger an avalanche full of all kinds of opposing aggressions. In other words, a misdirection for what's really going on behind the scene of deception, a sea of depression that's buried deep beneath the heavily guarded wall of deflection, but by the neglected and all the defective people who bought into the modern obsession that everyone wants to be notified about what is going on in their life every second, which is the byproduct of our conventions, an error that can't seem to go without sending a message every moment we're unattended, resulting in the addiction of texting, confirming the premise that nobody's present, which is represented through all the pretentious and passive-aggressive behavior that's stemming from years of rejection and painful suppression. Instead of addressing the state of repression, society bottles into oppression and simply expecting us to drink the poison till the population becomes the infection, converting to a psychological weapon, making us afraid of seeing our reflection, staring in the mirror and facing the question, will we ever come to learn our fucking